welcome everybody to the three-wall ball championships. My name is Tim Baghurst, joined for this match by LPRT Commissioner TJ Bomba. TJ, thanks so much for joining me. We're looking in on our STRAT Skycam. Hope you enjoy the view, and you can see 4 players getting ready to compete on this main show court. It's Tisinger and Longoria, an interesting pair-up.
Yes.
And they'll be taking on Rajsich and Williams, also an interesting pair-up. We've got 2 outdoor players facing off against each other and predominantly 2 indoor players, so it's going to be an interesting contrast between outdoor and indoor.
Yes. Well, I mean, you've got 2. Actually, I would say the only really indoor player that hasn't had a lot of outdoor experience is Paola Longoria. But, I mean, she's obviously one of the best players in women's racquetball history, right. So she has adapted very well so far here on these outdoor courts.
That's right. She's also in the semifinals of singles. She'll be playing that match just after this one against Jessica Faria. Yeah. So be sure to stay and watch that match. Singles, very different to doubles. But let's go to the action. Tisinger-Ledkins starting. It's 0 serving 0. Perfect out the door from Tisinger-Ledkins. She is very experienced on this court. As you mentioned in our last stream, 7 months pregnant. It's incredible she's on the court.
Yes. I mean, it doesn't surprise me. I mean, looking back to indoor racquetball, Carrie Wachtel won the U.S. Open when she was, I think, 6 or 7 months pregnant, which is also a pretty amazing feat. But it has changed her game a little bit here. It's also pretty hot outside.
Almost, Rajsich.
Tough rally there. Tisinger serving again.
So Longoria in the service box, as you mentioned, it's a fairly new sport for her, but she has adapted well. She's figured it out, and she's playing well. She lost with Beltran, somewhat surprisingly, in the first round, Alvaro Beltran. But in some ways, maybe that benefits her because she can focus on these other divisions.
Another skip ball by Rajsich. 0 serving 1. Oh, there's a out serve. Let's see, Rajsich is just not comfortable yet in this match, and I feel like she, in most matches takes a little bit of time to get comfortable and get warmed up. I think that was a skip shot, wasn't it?
I thought it was. Yeah.
Longoria's ball is out. So half out, Longoria in the service box now. Okay, so Longoria not really with an overhand serve, almost like a shoulder high drive serve.
Right, probably because she's not comfortable hitting that overhead. 0 serving 2. Oh, wow.
Wow, what a cutoff. That's smart.
I thought it was going out. And, well, why not take the chance and finish it first?
And right there in the middle.
Great shot by Williams. And a skip ball from Tisinger-Ledkins. 2 serving 2. Williams is maybe the one player who's not the household name And so
at least not an indoor for us, right?
Right, and I think that, you know, this was an unexpected pairing for Rhonda Rajsich. She was supposed to be playing with Samantha Salas. Salas unable to come due to shoulder surgery. And of course, we wish her a quick recovery. So Rajsich, you know, sort of scrambling to find a partner to get in the draw, and they played very well yesterday.
They did. Williams has a little bit of a straight arm, big swing. Out shot.
So the question will be, can Williams hold her own on this right side against the indoor world #1? And as you mentioned, Longoria has been very successful when she's played outdoors. Nice. No, skip.
Skip. But yeah, I thought that skip didn't sound good. It's hard to tell sometimes because these, as we said in our earlier maps, these walls are plywood, so it sounds a lot different than concrete. So a lot of outdoor courts are made of.
2, 3.
Wow. Wow.
Great shot.
Outside the court on that right side, and a nice cross-court shot by Longoria.
A little too low from Rajsich, so no points earned. It's in. That's even better.
Even Longoria's laughing at that one.
Beautiful touch shot from Longoria.
I mean, really, it looked like she was just trying to get the ball back to the front wall, and it happened to pinch roll out.
Don't do that, says Tisinger-Ledkins. They definitely have a strategy, she and her partner, serving to this right side. Great pickup. Great rally.
Man, they just back and forth. Tisinger just hanging with the Rhonda, just staying in the whole point. And then she was the first to put the ball away. You know, Longoria, when she, we were talking about whether she was going to play Vegas or not, and she asked me, she said, TJ, who are the good outdoor players to get a partner? And, you know, I'm like, well, Janel, but, you know, she's pregnant, right? And she's like, yeah, Janel's a champion, right? so there you go.
2 serving 5. Out serve from Williams.
Good touch shot by Rhonda Rajsich, just down that left side line.
And that's out from Longoria. Rare mistake. 4 serving 5. What a serve.
Deep, deep serve.
Rajsich mixing up the serves. And a skip from Longoria. 2 mistakes.
But Longoria going for that bottom board both times.
As opposed to just getting the ball back onto the front wall.
And moving their opponents deep. Oh, sorry.
Well, we're here at the 3-wall ball, of course, and we've seen some 1-wall as well, so we should mention that. We've seen handball being played, and we also participated in paddleball this morning, so it's been fun seeing all of the different variations. And, of course, you're watching the 3-wall going on before us.
Yeah, a lot of fun. And we should also mention that paddleball this morning was my first time playing paddleball.
She won, by
it was
the way.
a blast. It was we won, by the way. It was a blast. That was a lot of fun. Watching some of the handball in the back courts over here. Also, I've never seen quite that level of handball. Some really top players just diving all over the courts. Yeah, a lot of fun. This is a really fun weekend. First time for us here being here in Las Vegas for this event.
And the handball are using the same ball. You know, there's different types of handball, so using the same ball we're using here for racquetball. Paddleball, it's the same ball, but there's a tiny hole in it, so it takes some of the pace out of the ball. And so it's a little bit more of a strategic game, a little bit slower.
Okay. See, they're right up my alley. Slower.
Well, we enjoyed it, right? It was slower. We needed that.
we had a fun time. All right, back to this match. Rajsich serving.
6-5.
6 serves 5. Oh, and she comes back in after a timeout with an out serve.
Yeah, it was good time for a timeout, right? It worked. It forced Rajsich to maybe try something too much. They earn the side out.
Yeah, sometimes timeouts are just about breaking momentum, you know, trying a new strategy, talking to your partner about it.
And I think we're going to see this constant, the initial effort from Tisinger-Ledkins and Longoria was to serve down the middle, just to the right of the center line, to force Williams to hit a backhand. And you can see Tisinger-Ledkins hit this yesterday, this high Z serve, and it forces Williams out of the court on the right side. The other thing it does when you hit that serve, you can see Williams coming over to the right side to hit it. She can't go down the line now. The only place she can go is cross court or into the sidewall. Ooh.
Okay, a little bit lower serve. Again, some of those other really effective serves are pretty high on the court, and those Z's are landing deep in that box. That's a little bit lower. Oh, goodness.
What a shot.
We're getting a lesson right here in what shots to hit in short wall outdoor.
6-7.
Perfect down the middle from Longoria. So when you're serving and your partner is there, they can choose to stand on the side up where Williams was, or in the back. And that was a case where, because Williams was up on the right side, nobody's home in the middle.
Nobody's home. There's that deep Z.
Too good.
Yeah.
Cutting the ball. Beautiful shot.
Yeah, I mean, that's like serve, return, put the ball away. Williams was really deep, and that next shot by Janel was right up front. Move your opponents back, and then when you have the chance, put the ball away.
And again.
She did the same thing.
Exactly the same thing. Too comfortable. It's coming back right into the middle because Williams is so far to the right side.
That's a
better.
Much better return, higher, so Janel Tisinger cannot cut it off. Half out, Longoria gets in the service box.
Nice hands. You see that serve down the middle. She wants a backhand return from Williams.
Herman Flores on Aurora.
Just a miss hit.
Alfonso Guevara.
Right side out. Rhonda's going to stay up there on the side
Tournament
of the court. We'll see what Williams serves. Straight in.
Josh Pearl to the tournament desk.
Rajsich missed it.
Well, you know what? I'm going to see if they get if she gets a hinder on this one, because it looks like she hit Tisinger with a racket on that shot.
It's good to see the players making that decision. I don't think Munoz saw it, and then
boy.
Williams hits one out.
Mike Orr to the tournament deck. Mike Orr to the tournament deck.
Just out from Rajsich. So some unforced errors coming into play. It's back and forth in this first game, but Tisinger-Ledkins, Longoria lead at 10-6. No, not quite. Rajsich trying to cut the ball into the left side wall. Tried to be a little too conservative. Controlling the middle of the court, Tisinger-Ledkins, and you can see how effective she is when the ball's coming to her. That time, Rajsich got it. Beautiful shot.
Ooh.
Snap of the wrist from Rajsich. It was 2 bounces. So side out. 6-12.
7-12.
7-12, excuse me. I thought it was 6.
Sorry, 6-12.
We got it corrected. 6-12.
Half out.
Tisinger made that look very easy.
Yeah, Williams struggling to find a serve. Trying different things, hasn't really found one that she wants. Williams.
Another one out. So when that ball goes out over this court, it goes into about, how many courts are over there? 5 other courts. It could stop about 5 matches going on over there.
Timeout on the court. It's 12 serving 6. Good timeout, I think, in this situation. TJ, this is the semifinals. The winners are going to be taking on the current champions, the defending champions, which is De La Rosa and Munoz. Munoz is refereeing, winner's ref here.
Yeah.
Do you see anything in these two that are going to cause problems for De La Rosa Munoz?
Well, I mean, I think, no, I'm going to say no to that because it's pretty consistent on both sides as to what the outdoor shot should be. And I think De La Rosa and Munoz kind of exemplified.
They're comfortable.
Outdoor.
They're comfortable playing outdoor.
I think they are the team to beat. They are the reigning champs. I think they would be tough for either of these teams.
Well, just a reminder, coming up after this, Longoria will be taking on Paola in singles outdoor. Singles, a very, very different event to outdoor. You know, slightly different rules, but the amount of court you have to cover in singles is incredible.
Yes. It's a lot of court. Now, you're talking about different rules. About as far as the serve, where you don't have to alternate in doubles. After your first serve, you have to serve to the opposite side and rotate each time. So
you'll see a lot of aces and misdirection in those services. So don't go anywhere after this match. It'll be fun to show some singles. Wow, what a touch.
If you have a 12:50 match, please come check in. 12:50 matches, please come check in.
Little miscommunication between Rajsich and Williams, and that's that combination and communication of a new pairing.
Right, game point, if I heard correctly.
Soft hands from Rajsich. She knew what Tisinger-Ledkins was going to do, but again, Williams really struggling with that return of serve.
What?
You want appeal?
We'll have an appeal. Skip ball was called.
Last shot, I saw skip ball. Paola saying it was a good shot. Skip. Half out.
Okay, all right.
6-14.
I'm confused because the line judge agreed with the official. So anyway,
Well, then it was a skip, is what I guess they were saying. It was a skip.
Oh, that's right. Excuse me.
Otherwise, the game would have been over.
Yeah.
All right, so yeah, it looks like our camera had another freeze to it. We're gonna keep talking. Hopefully, it'll be back up very soon. Oh, there we go.
It's you
A
and
little
me.
warning whenever we're on camera.
No, Rajsich has been trying that, and she's been struggling to hit that. She skipped 3, I think, trying to cut that ball into the left corner. And that's it. Williams puts one into the floor, and we've got game 1 in the books. It's Longoria, Tisinger-Ledkins who claim it 15-6. We'll take a little break, and we'll be back in just a moment. Welcome back, everybody. Tim Baghurst joined by TJ Bomba. This is game 2. Rajsich and Williams lost the first 15-6. They're having a conversation just down beneath me. Definitely some tactics going on. They're discussing this down here because, you know, they've got to do something different in game number 2.
Yes, and I think part of that challenge is maybe coaching Williams how to a better return for that serve.
Agreed.
I think she's got to keep it high on the wall because Tisinger is just cutting everything off very successfully.
Agreed. And I would like to see Rajsich when Longoria serves. What is Longoria serving? She's serving a straight ball down the middle just to the right of that line to force Williams to push a backhand back. I'd like to see Rajsich come over and take
Cut
those.
it off, take the shot.
So we'll see. We'll see what happens. Maybe Tisinger-Ledkins and Longoria switch it up. But if you're that partnership, why would you?
Yes.
Well, just a reminder, if you're just joining us, we had a match earlier today. De La Rosa and Munoz claimed their place in the final. They're taking on the winner of this. And then coming up later, we've got Longoria Paria in the semifinals of singles. Then Rajsich will take on Munoz in the semifinals of singles before we move into the mixed pro doubles. De La Rosa's defending champions will be taking on Riffel and Niels. Riffel and Niels have really shooken up the draw. They've claimed, two, one would say, upset wins over 4 pros, including Longoria Beltran, and they've really proved that they're a good team. Niels is an excellent outdoors player.
Yes, she is.
And I think they're going to cause the defending champions, definitely something to think about.
Yes, I would agree with that.
We move then into Sostra Munoz, Mercado Riveros going on in the next match before moving into some CRPT doubles. Not sure what the delay is.
You can hear me? Hi, guys.
Hi, Carl.
It's hot out here.
She's just being reminded that everyone can hear you. Carla Munoz, she's always around smiling, having fun, and is a fierce competitor.
She is the referee right now. She did some commentary for us yesterday. And as well as for the IRT when there was a women's match on that court.
It's definitely a warm day here.
Yeah. All right, Williams had first serve. She went straight in, popped over the court by Rhonda Rajsich. Yeah, I was gonna say, wasn't that first serve?
I was confused. Yeah. So we got it right. It's, remember, in doubles, the serving team only get one server to start the game.
Oh.
Okay, that was better. And a little nod from Rajsich, who said, yep, that's what you need to do. Stop hitting that sidewall, hit the middle of the court, and got the error from Tisinger-Ledkins. Great shot from Longoria. Snap of the wrist on the backhand side.
1-0.
First point, 1-0.
Both Craigs and Joanna Hall and Alwaza go to
A little too much on that one. Serve was out. Again, you only get one, so it's really important out here to get that first serve in, the only serve in.
Jeffrey Brown and David Nix head to one-wall court 3.
Yeah, that's tough. Setting up Janel Tisinger on her forehand right in the middle of the court, I just feel like that's going to be point over.
Yeah, she's very aggressive up in the middle. She doesn't push balls back. She's going to shoot.
If you've not checked in, please come to the tournament desk. We have open courts, 1250 matches. Please check in.
That's out from Longoria. Loose return.
Longoria not used to hitting an overhead shot, and I think she'll dial it in here the more she hits.
Oh, wow. What a serve.
And that went into the handball section on the other side.
Take another look at this. Look at how far out of the court Longoria had to go to try and get that ball.
2-1.
Perfect serve from Rajsich. 2 serving 1.
Down the middle again. I think maybe that was some coaching by Tisinger to straight in down the middle on those shots. Whoa.
And again, an error. And again, Williams hit the front wall before the side wall. So a good tactical change on this return of serve. And Williams puts down a backhand winner.
2-1.
Crazy bounce. I did not think that was going to be a short serve, but you know, again, these courts take some crazy bounces, hits a crack, hits those banners up at the top of the front wall, as we learned.
Look at that. Perfect angle on this camera. Thanks, JP. JP Edwards at the controls showing us that replay. Beautiful shot from Tisinger-Ledkins. Wow. But another skip.
She hasn't made too many.
2-1.
Rajsich just got there. And Longoria hits it out. So used to hitting the sidewall.
3-1.
3 serving 1. Better start by Williams and Rajsich in this second game.
Yeah. I have to say, we're not seeing Rajsich get a lot of balls hit to her. You know, they're really keeping that ball on the side to Williams. Rhonda Rajsich, also an accomplished outdoor player. This could be part of the strategy here for Team Tisinger-Longoria. 3 serves 1. Another one out by Longoria. She's trying to get it over their heads and keep it up, but it's a little too much on that one.
Too good from Longoria. 4 serving 1. Snap of the wrist.
Ball is put away by Tisinger again.
And if I'm Rajsich, I'm thinking I need to stay down the right side.
I think so too.
Robert Hansen, Perez,
Or hit it a little bit higher and jam Tisinger-Ledkins, who likes to go move up front quickly.
court 1 wall. Court
Change of
1
serve, drive serve. Smart shot. Soft touch from Rajsich. So experienced, really a legend in outdoor.
1-4.
Guest to referee, please.
So we're seeing Rajsich standing in the back. In the game 1, she was standing on the side. No.
Oh no, she will cut all the way up there for that shot. And just a little too much out ball.
Please report to court 3. Please report to court 3.
Well, you heard. You may have heard
Yeah.
the scream, Paola. She's not happy with that shot. And again, I think that's the quadrant that they need to be aiming for.
Yeah, again, Longoria, not a lot of outdoor experience and not a lot of overhand swing experience either. So she's still getting adjusted here. Excellent serve by Rajsich. And she puts the ball away.
6-1.
Very different second game, 6 surfing 1.
Timeout.
Timeout on the court, taken
6-1.
by Longoria and Tisinger-Ledkins. Certainly a different game too, and we're seeing some different strategy from Rajsich and Williams.
Yes. Yeah, good time for that timeout. I expect when we go back in to see more of serves to that right side, especially by Rajsich, and staying up front, kind of like Janel Tisinger is doing to Williams. I expect to see that a little more from Rajsich going to Longoria.
So this is Saturday. We're at the semifinals. We've seen so many matches over the last several days, and what we've seen is maybe a lot more indoor players here than would be normal because of coronavirus. Hey, there's a racquetball tournament. I don't care if it's outdoor. I'm going to go learn and play.
Right. Plus, the U.S. Open, the biggest indoor event of the year, was postponed this year until next year. So all these players who would normally be at the U.S. Open, all of a sudden they had an open opportunity to come try Vegas. I have a feeling this event will grow going forward because of that.
I agree. I think it's exposed a lot of indoors to the fun of outdoors.
Yes.
I will also say that Longoria, Tisinger-Ledkins took a timeout. Rajsich came in and served an out serve. Guess what happened in game 1? The same thing.
Yeah.
What a serve.
Way back for Longoria.
Whoa.
Oh, no.
Rajsich bows, thank you. But it was a good return from Williams. It didn't look anything special, but it doesn't have to be. It's
Right.
deep and high.
Right. Longoria trying to not to hit it out, too. I should
shot.
specify Longoria trying not to hit it long on the back of the court, but taking that pace off, she hit it a little too high and went over the court.
Rajsich missing that cut again.
3-6.
3-6. Nice. I like that decision. Coming across Rajsich and cutting that ball off. We talked about doing that in between games 1 and 2.
Yes.
Caught the open space on the right side.
I missed an unforced error there. That was a good opportunity for Williams. She's got that big arm swing, though, and I think she could easily get jammed right in the front of the court.
Rajsich trying for a second serve. Second serves only occur when you screen your serve or you hit your partner who's standing inside the rectangle on the corner, which they don't often do in outdoor.
If you have a 12:50 match, please check in.
Skip by Longoria.
Please check in.
3-6.
12:50.
First pinch by Longoria.
We love you, says one of the crowd. Boisterous they are here at three-wall ball.
You know, that's Tisinger even rolling the ball out in those pinches from way back in the court as well. You know, it's been really neat to see the reception for Longoria and Kane Wasylenchuk here too.
Yeah.
I mean, as soon as these two players come off the court of their matches, the fans just, can we get a picture? Can you sign a ball? I mean, it's really neat to see.
Absolutely. Oh, too good from Longoria. Out the door, Rajsich scrambling to pick that one up, just a step too slow. So it was 6-1. And again.
Same shot.
Found the spot.
7-6.
You know, Longoria's inclination on that deep shot is to go way back and wait for it to drop and then shoot it, but not necessarily the right shot for outdoor. Good pickup by Rajsich.
Oh! Longoria scrambling off the side of the court. Pinch winner, what a shot. And then Rajsich skips it.
6-7. 7-6. Yeah, sorry.
7-6.
Ooh, she almost got that.
She did.
Good effort from Williams, but the ball skies over the top, so.
Yeah, you know, every time I make a comment that they prove me wrong because I say, you know, not a good idea to shoot it, and then she rolls it out.
Yeah, commentator's curse, and Rajsich runs over to cut that off.
9-6.
It was a great idea, but she went a little too wide. Nice shot, again in the middle of the court.
10-6.
No timeout taken by Rajsich Williams.
Okay.
Well, on cue,
I think 3,
timeout is taken.
but I can.
10 serving 6. We've seen a shift. We saw the Williams and Rajsich were up 6 serving 1. Timeout was taken, and now we've seen a reversal where 9 points in the row for Tisinger-Ledkins and Longoria.
Yeah, smart use of a timeout. You have 3, use them, and I've heard from coaches that you should never come off of a match with any timeouts left.
Yeah, especially if you're losing,
Especially
right?
if you're losing.
Well, we've been having a lot of fun here, and if you haven't, be sure to go back to the YouTube channel and watch some of the matches that we've already streamed. We've seen all kinds of matches going on this show court, and of course we have several more coming up today. Next 2 matches will be singles semifinals, so hope you stick around for that. Munoz and Rajsich will be on after Longoria Paria. Again, those should be interesting matchups too. We've got really 4 great indoor players playing outdoor.
Right, and we should mention later today we've got the mixed doubles semifinals. All right, back in here. Quick half out there. Tisinger served and missed her second shot. Longoria gets in the service box, half out. I believe it's still
10-6.
10-6. Sorry about that.
Ruben and Billy Atia.
Error from Williams, make that 11-6.
Sal and Donnie Rajsich. Report to court 4. Report to court 4.
Great shot. Tisinger-Ledkins knows that Rajsich is trying to cover a little bit to the right, and it's opening up the left side. She hit that perfectly.
Yeah, and she caught that side wall that, you know, that crazy shot that can bounce anywhere. Another one out of the court. I'm not sure how many balls have gone out so far this game.
One of the things I like about Rajsich, though, is, you know, she's very positive with her partner, encouraging her, you know, not getting upset. Oh my gosh, what a shot. Just soft, casual looking, but she knew what she was doing. Goes wide angle.
Right.
The ball
and
doesn't
just
hit the sidewall.
Right, and just like that, we have match point for the serving team. Longoria with the ball. Ooh. Tisinger apologizing to Rajsich. They're friends. I mean, they have a history here on outdoor courts. And oh no, another ball out.
Well, that's not how you want to finish it, but
No, you know what? Not a bad showing. I know that wasn't Erica Williams. Maybe the kind of the I don't know, at least experienced player here. You know, Rhonda wasn't expecting to play with her in this match or this tournament, but you know, she hung in there okay. They definitely picked on that side, but maybe an outcome that we expected here going into the finals.
And you have to credit Longoria and Tisinger-Ledkins taking their time out and then coming in and winning 14 points in a row.
Yes.
Well,
Yeah.
congratulations to both of them. Of course, Longoria is coming up next against Jessica Parilla in the singles semifinals. So we hope you come back for that. We're going to take a break. We're going to allow the players to get back on court and warm up, and we'll be back with you in a few minutes.